So I wanted to make a video to better reflect on Paimon's meaning and what he could be actually trying to imply to the whole world and not just a demon figuratively. I feel like the mistake we make a lot with Paimon in particular is that we give him a biased role depending on our values or prejudiced um, ideas, and we like to view him as a figurative or singular thing. But in truth, his whole philosophy and meaning articulates the whole mind and the conception of mind. Where do we begin? Let's begin with his name, Payman. Pay is obviously a pay you do and something you get and it's a sacrifice in exchange for something valuable in return. It's almost like a give and return, a trade, so to say. Whenever you give your time and energy to something, you receive something in return, right? Whether it be knowledge or another type of currency. So pay is that sense, right? Now mon, uh, the way I can understand it is mon also translates to man, and man in Latin stands for the mind. Hence, you have mental, mentality, right? Mon is also the first day of the week, which is basically when hindsight is revealed, when the plan is shown, right? It's those first essential moments of creation, right? Monday, and it also correlates to the word month. Let's see. I found a lot of cool connections. Mon and what it could mean. Mon could also mean the moon, right? A gate, like we said, the mind. An exit or an entrance, a design or pattern, a unit of length, uh, a measuring to receive a calculation or an estimation about a certain problem. Uh, so Mon could represent the planets or the world, right? So it is basically like that light bulb going off, and you have what's revealed before you, right? So not to make this too long, let's see. He could be seen as the all man we pay our sacrifice to for knowledge and growth. He can appear welcoming or funny because it intrigues our being and reflects the ego's sense of welcoming. But his sense of humor is one of his characteristics expressed through its facet of his whole being, that being the reflection of mind to the all thing, the reflection of our ego to the all thing. He is equivalent to Thoth, the Lord of Wisdom, and urges us not to get attached to the symbology of his representation, for it's only a tool to reflect his manifestation. But it can definitely help one create an external link. For an example, a meaning of a symbol can be different to one another depending on his connection and relation to it, thus interpreting its significance differently, right? He is hermaphrodite because us, male and female, contain both masculine and feminine principles in our being. So that's why he's a hermaphrodite. He's not necessarily male nor female, but can shift between the two to better define his meaning, in a sense that sometimes man must take the role and woman takes hers just as much. But don't be fooled by his symbolism. That is the biggest cue I can give you about payment, the sacrifice, and the pay you do